Winton, California. This was a town once known for its sprawling almond orchards and a peaceful way of life. Generations built their lives here, raising families amidst the fragrant blossoms and the warm Central Valley sun. But, over time, a shadow crept over Winton. The once tranquil town found itself grappling with a new reality: gang violence. The shift was gradual, almost imperceptible at first. Whispers of petty theft and vandalism turned into reports of drug dealing and assaults. The sense of peace that once permeated Winton began to dissipate, replaced by an undercurrent of fear and uncertainty. For many longtime residents, the change felt like a betrayal of the town's identity. This was not the Winton they knew, the one built on hard work and community spirit. But the violence was undeniable, and at the heart of it stood a gang known as Winton Varrio Parque, or WVP. Their presence marked a disturbing trend, bringing the North-South gang rivalry that has plagued Southern California to the streets of this small Northern California town. Winton Varrio Parque, often stylized as WVP, WVPX3, or WVP13, is a Serrano gang that has claimed Winton as its territory. Their allegiance to the Mexican mafia, known as La M, and their use of the number 13 are significant. These elements are identifiers of the Serrano gang culture, which is typically found in Southern California. WVP's presence in Northern California is honestly pretty unusual. This region is considered Norteño territory, and the rivalry between Norteños and Serranos is deeply entrenched and often violent. Yet, WVP has managed to establish a foothold here, carving out their space in Winton and becoming a major concern for law enforcement. Their activities are not limited to simply marking territory. WVP has been linked to drug and firearms trafficking, robberies, assaults, and even shootings. Their influence has instilled fear in the community, making some residents afraid to even speak out against them. The gang's presence in Winton is a stark reminder of the reach and pervasiveness of gang culture, even in seemingly unlikely places. UVP's grip on Winton has been punctuated by a series of violent crimes that have really shaken the community. One of the most high-profile cases involved Luis Rodriguez, a rising figure in the gang. Rodriguez was convicted and sentenced to life in prison for his role in multiple shootings in Merced County. This conviction was a significant victory for law enforcement, dealing a blow to WVP's leadership and operations. However, the gang's activities continue. In a brazen daytime robbery, 3 teenagers with suspected ties to WVP robbed an elderly man at Winton Community Park. They stole his gold watch, leaving the community on edge and highlighting the boldness of the gang's younger recruits. Law enforcement agencies have not turned a blind eye to WVP's criminal activities. In 2017, a multi-agency operation dubbed Operation Scrapbook targeted the gang, resulting in the arrests of 49 members and the seizure of over 120 firearms. This operation demonstrated the commitment of law enforcement to disrupt WVP's operations and dismantle their network. However, WVP's roots in Winton run deep, fueled by poverty, lack of opportunity, and the allure of belonging that gangs often exploit. This makes the fight against them a complex and ongoing challenge. While the presence of WVP in Winton is a stark reality, the community has not surrendered to fear and despair. Law enforcement agencies are actively engaged in efforts to combat gang recruitment. They are working to provide young people with alternatives to gang life, focusing on education, job training, and community involvement. There is also a growing movement within Winton to reclaim the town's identity. Community leaders, residents, and local organizations are working together to foster a sense of unity and resilience. They organize neighborhood watch programs, youth outreach initiatives, and community events to provide safe spaces for young people, and to rebuild the social fabric that has been strained by gang violence. Music has also become an outlet and a tool for change. While WVP and its members are associated with underground rap that glorifies gang life, other local artists are using their music to promote peace, unity, and hope. Their lyrics speak of the struggles faced by the community, but also of their dreams for a better future. The fight against gang violence in Winton is far from over, but the spirit of hope endures. The community is determined to take back their town, to provide a safe and nurturing environment for their children, and to restore Winton to the peaceful place it once was.